When we talk about doing DD, it can entail doing technical analysis and fundamental analysis. Technical analysis is the art of reading tea leaves. It's basically astrology for finance bros. When you do technical analysis, you're looking for chart patterns based on historical data that give you a clue as to whether the stock is likely to fall or rise in the future. Common technical indicators are the MACD crossover, RSI, resistance levels, and Bollinger Bands. Let's go over just a couple of these since we're on the topic. The moving average, convergence, divergence, or MACD is a technical indicator that helps you identify potential entry points for buying or selling a security. It works by overlaying a 26-day exponential moving average onto a 12-day exponential moving average, or EMA. Since the 12-day EMA uses fewer data points, it's more volatile, so when it crosses the 26-day EMA, that suggests a change in the trend of the stock price. For example, if the 12-day EMA crosses the 26-day EMA in an upward fashion from below, that suggests the stock might be about to rise, and vice versa. Resistance levels are another technical indicator I like to look at. This might be one of my favorites because it's so simple that it can be used by someone who is functionally illiterate. You basically just look at the stock chart for a given time period and draw lines at what appear to be the upper and lower limits of that stock price. A lot of people take this a little too far, so try to use a bit of common sense. Anyway, if you buy a stock near the bottom resistance level, odds are you got a decent deal, assuming no material changes to the business or its industry. So buying near a bottom is better than not doing that. Conversely, you might consider selling a stock if it's near an upper resistance level. Basically, resistance levels help you buy low and sell high. Stop me if I'm going too fast. Let's briefly touch on fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis is anything that involves financial statements, balance sheets, ratios, really any piece of information that feeds into or gives you insight into the overall valuation of a company. While technical analysis tells you where the stock is headed, fundamental analysis tells you what the stock's price should be. Your job as an amateur gambler in the financial markets is to A, determine using fundamental analysis whether or not a stock is a good value at its current price, and B, determine whether it is likely to sink or rise in the short to medium term. If you or I or anyone else could do this consistently, we would have all the money and everyone else would have none, but we can't.